we doing, guys? Welcome to another Mamemeister 10-minute mashup. This is continuing the sort of series of looking at classic games, and they don't get any more classicer than this bad boy, 1942 by Capcom. This game was released on pretty much every computer, I think it was. It was certainly released in all the 8-bits. C64, Spectrum, Amstrad. I think it even had a release on the BBC as well. It also came out for the Amiga and ST. I think, did it? Did it come out for these ones? You know, I'm maybe talking out a hole in the head, and maybe it didn't. I'm not too sure. It might have just been slightly before these machines were popular. I know at that point, I mean, I was one of the early adopters of the ST and Amiga, but I mean, I had my Commodore 64 when this game came out, so perhaps it didn't. Maybe it got released later on. I'm not too sure actually. But it's a great game. It's one of the real classic early shooters. What I like about it, it's a no-nonsense game. You know, you die at this game, it's your own fault. And again, it's one of these games that you can play half a dozen games and be absolutely pants at it. Then you can just have one game and everything clicks. I love this game, it's one of my favourites. Never ever managed 100% at any of these levels. Yeah, the 64 version of this, it was alright. The problem being is all computer screens were is it the 4:3 ratio. So you know, and this being you can see here, this is a sort of a vertical shooter. So the screen, bollocks! The screen was obviously taller than it was wide, but when you're playing it on a sort of 4:3 ratio, the actual height wasn't very much. Now it's one of these games. It's you do get power up. It's all going to be horribly. I think I talk, that's when my concentration seems to go. Yeah, so it really needs the bigger screen to work. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was talking about power-ups. There's you can see there when you blast so many. In fact, it's when you get the little red planes come in. If you shoot them all, they leave a power-up. The first one gives you, it's like 3 bullets rather than 2, which doesn't make much of a difference that I'm aware of. The next one, I think you get a bullet, which I think you saw earlier on there. It clears the screen. It's like a kind of smart bomb type thing. The best one, it gives you 2 little planes that sort of follow you side by side, which kind of triples your firepower. These are excellent. The only problem is they're a lot bigger, so much kind of bigger target to hit. But that's when you find your score can start ramping up tenfold. I think it might be this level, is it? Or maybe the next one. It's when I've always thought of myself as being not too bad at this game, and I was talking to one of my mates, John, who happens to be one of the best Pac-Man players in the world. He's going for the perfect Pac-Man score, and hey, there we go. And I was telling him, I said, oh, I quite like this game. I says, you know, I said, how it can go Pete Tong in a blink of an eye. How we doing time wise? Time for one more game, I think. Dearie me, it was all looking all so promising. And you can see it's the highest score I've had on this since I got my MAME cab. I've not played this. I think I've only played it a couple of times. No, I don't want to. Who can I? Not just need to wait the time ticking down. Yeah, I was telling John, I said I'm not too bad at this. I said I've got a high score of 191,000. And I was asking him, I said, what's the score are you getting? And was it something like 2 million or something outrageous? So it made me feel extremely pish, as you can imagine. It's one of these games, there's, you know, it's risk reward. You move to try and get the last plane and you end up getting a bullet right on top of you. Now, one thing I do know about arcade games, and I can't vouch this personally, but again I've read it, if you play a game often enough you will start to get to know, to kind of anticipate what's happening. When you're like me, you're just playing games on and off, you're never ever really going to get to know the sort of timings of the levels. But guys that play games a lot do get to kind of know that. Listen, I'm going to try and not talk and just try and see if I can actually get a decent score at this. So I do apologise guys for not talking, although you might be quite glad that I'm not. I didn't even see that, I was too busy looking to see where I was shooting there. As you know, you've got the little kind of flip up and over sort of manoeuvre which can kind of get you out of a tight scrape. I tend to forget to use it actually, because usually by the time you actually realise you need to use it, you're already dead. So that was a bit silly. I used it when there was only one plane in the screen, I think. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's more like it. Use it when there's more than one plane in the screen. And with any luck, I'll maybe get that power up and not instantly die. But you never know. Balls. You can see that I've lost one of the planes, but you still get to keep. I think he rejoins you. I might be talking rubbish. Ah, there we go. You do. You get to be playing back again, which is quite handy. I think this particular level, or this bit here, they don't shoot at you for this part, so it's a. They can still ram you, so you need to be very careful. It's a good way to get some decent points. I'm pretty sure what that gives you a little bonus. Ah, damn it. Oh, close. Oof, that was close as well. Ah! Bah! Oh, come on. Almost got taken out again. Wee cheeky bullet. Oh. I actually think this is probably, it's either nearing or it's probably about my highest score ever, so there you go. But it's frankly rubbish compared to what some people can get. I could certainly do with some power-ups. This is where it gets a bit more tricky with the background, actually trying to see the bullets. I know I've definitely never broken 200,000 points. That would be nice. That'd be very nice. Ah, balls! Well, it's looking decidedly unlikely now. Anyway, yeah, I think that's my highest score ever at this game. So anyway, quite pleased with that. Oh Christ, we're well over 10 minutes. Anyway guys, this is 1942 by Capcom, and this is obviously the arcade version. So as usual, hope you enjoyed watching, and thanks for watching.